Have you heard of Caitlin Clark? Who am I kidding? Of course, you have. She's not just a name in women's college basketball, she's a phenomenon, a force of nature who transformed the game at Iowa with every move she made on the court. When she stepped onto the hardwood, it wasn't just a game that was about to be played, it was a spectacle. A display of skill, precision, and sheer audacity. Clark didn't just play basketball, she redefined what it meant to be a scorer. Her style was unmistakable, a blend of finesse and firepower that left defenders scrambling and fans roaring. She was a three-point marksman unlike any other, a sniper perched beyond the arc with deadly accuracy. When she let those bombs fly, it wasn't just a shot, it was a statement. Complete flight risk. Absolutely. She operated in a league of her own, launching attempts from distances that made you question whether they were even legal. She blurred the lines of what was reasonable. Where a defender might normally breathe easy, she erased that comfort. Clark's mere possession of the ball meant danger, pure and unfiltered. Naturally, comparisons swirled around her like a storm. Steph Curry's name came up often, a fitting comparison given the sharpshooting wizardry she displayed. The effortless release, the quick trigger, the ability to heat up and carry her team, it was a basketball poetry shared by both. And then there was Trae Young, another ball handler with a penchant for dishing out dimes and hitting impossible shots. But Clark brought something else, something more singular. To the college hoops faithful, the comparison that truly resonated wasn't just about shooting mechanics or style, it was about the essence of her game. James Taft, Jimmer, Fredette. His name echoed through arenas where fans saw parallels that went beyond statistics. Fredette was a once-in-a-generation shooter, a player who made the long-range three-pointer an art form. Clark echoed that same spirit, channeling a similar electricity. The long-range bombs she dropped, her flair and swagger, the attention she commanded from the nation, it was a basketball religion. Clark wasn't just a player, she was a spectacle that transcended the game. She launched threes from no man's land, places on the court where logic said no shot should be attempted. But when Clark's hands met the ball, reason often fell silent. And oh, how the shots fell. The basketball gods seemed to smile upon her, sending ball after ball through the net with the grace of a master craftsman. Each swish was a declaration of intent, a signal that Clark was not here to participate, she was here to dominate. Her range redefined spacing, her confidence rewrote the playbook, and her fearless approach inspired a generation of players dreaming of emulating her. Watching Clark wasn't just watching basketball, it was witnessing a revolution unfold in real time. Defenders didn't just guard her, they feared her. Coaches didn't just game plan for her, they prepared for the impossible. Because when Caitlin Clark got hot, it was as if the entire arena was caught in her gravitational pull, helpless to stop the onslaught. But beyond the shots and the stats, Clark's impact was cultural. She carried the banner for women's basketball in a way few ever have. She brought excitement, attention, and respect to the women's game, proving that talent, heart, and flair can transcend the boundaries of gender and tradition. Her highlight reels became viral sensations. Social media exploded with clips of her jaw-dropping shots, her pinpoint passes, and her unyielding hustle. Clark became more than a player, she became a symbol of possibility, of what could be achieved with talent and tenacity. And as she transitioned from college to the professional stage, the buzz only grew louder. The basketball world waited with bated breath to see how this phenomenon would translate to the next level. Would she replicate the magic? Would her range and creativity continue to defy expectations? The answer, many believe, is yes. Because Caitlin Clark is not just a shooter. She's a leader, a playmaker, a disruptor. Her game blends old-school skill with modern flair, creating a hybrid style that challenges defenders and excites fans. Every time she steps on the court, she carries the weight of her legacy, and the promise of what's to come. Her story is still being written, a narrative of grit, brilliance, and unrelenting ambition. And for those who have followed her journey, one thing is clear, Caitlin Clark isn't just part of the game's future. She is the game's present, an unstoppable force that demands attention, respect, and awe. So next time you hear her name, remember this, you're not just hearing about a player. You're witnessing the rise of a legend.